What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Hard West. We're going to be completing the final main scenario on Earth as it is in Hell, and then we'll go back and complete all these other ones. Let's see here. Florence was taken from you far too soon, but you can still save her, if the devil is to be believed. Destroying Purgatory will require a truly legendary posse, though in the meantime your father has become a formidable warrior pursuing his own agenda. Game on. Yeah, we'll go with normal combat injuries. Let's go.
All wasn't lost yet. If Purgatory could be destroyed, Florence would be set free. There was just one catch. Only the dead can enter Purgatory. So, to fulfill his plan and upset the order of nature, he needed you, half living, half dead, to do his dirty work. You'd only get one shot at this. To make sure you didn't fail, you set out to find a cadre of legendary gunmen to put together the ultimate posse. Meanwhile, the Undertaker, still searching for some measure of redemption,
Looks stoned.
struck a blow against the evil forces massing against humankind. The enemies that remained came together to end him once and for all. Chased, wounded, and trapped in an abandoned fort, he awaited their final offensive.
He looked stoned. Alright, the cult decided the time for an attack was nigh. Your father readied his weapon. I can't remember if this one, if we switch back and forth or how's it work. I know at how the very end of it works, because I remember I haven't played the other scenarios, I've only played the main ones.
Rallying cries of your father's enemies.
So I'm really interested to see where we kind of go from here. You know, I'm kind of interested to play the other scenarios, mix that with the fact of, you know, I can't remember how this scenario works. I thought the last one was really fun. Okay, I'm hearing more sounds. Gotta swap things around here a little bit. Move in there. Yeah, we should have a shot. Yeah, don't stand out in the open, dude. See here, what, okay, so I have chain kill, dodge, and equalization. Okay, I could also, yeah, I could also leave my little hideout up here. But yeah, at the moment, I kind of like the protection I get. The organ music. That's really cool. Ah, the demon healed himself. They're just kind of dropping their luck right now. Not much I can do. Ooh, I can get myself into position to get some clean shots. Oh, just stand out in the open. Oh, gorgeous. How much damage can I do? Only one. Well, and I can't use chain kill because I don't have enough luck. Wait, I can get a. boost with luck with Mandrake Root. So now I can activate Chain Kill. Shoot, there we go. 100%. Gives me another action. Oh, and we hit the 50% too. Yeah, that demon's coming after me. I know he is, but... I'm gonna have to reload. And spend my time, reload for now. Wait for the enemy. We in a nightmare? Yeah, we are. Alright. Oh, sweet. Come on, baby. Oh, great! I got shredded hand. I have a new injury. Yeah, grab a reload and wait and see what happens. Ah, you're coming up here now, huh? Frenzied Cultist. Bam. Cultists are dead. It's just me and the demon now. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my shot like that. Especially with I'm only gonna do 1 damage and he's got, you know, he's got all that luck. No way in hell I'm gonna waste my ammo. You know, just kind of drop his luck for now. Okay, my luck. Oh, great. Next one's gonna hit me. At least did some damage. Yeah, I can't just trade with him. God damn it, I gotta get an angle. Come on, where are you? Where are you? I'm not that dumb. How'd I hit that shot? How am I hitting these? Okay, picked up 80 luck. How much is equalization? 60. Oh, and that takes my whole turn. Damn it. He was just gonna hang there and shoot at me like that. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna do enough damage. Yeah, I gotta stay on him.
Rallying cries of your father's enemies.
I gotta stay on him the entire flippin' time. Because in all honesty, I can deal with these guys. It's him I can't afford to get into a position where I'm just gonna keep trading shots. Because he's got that shadow heal. So honestly, staying up here and getting trapped isn't a good play. I'm gonna head down and try and trap him. Or not trap him, but, you know, try and find a good clean shot somewhere downstairs. See if I can catch him somewhere out in the open. Come on, boys, come on. Yeah, I found you. You're dead. Whoa! Demon's gone. Alright. The one that I really had to worry about is dead. Not that we're out of the woods, but, you know, it's... That's an interesting place to move. Because to take you out, all I have to do is move here to get into cover. And just... that. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. But seeing that you're here. Holy shit, all three hit. That was a 23% shot. All three of them hit. No idea how I did that. Really wish I could have fanned the hammer on that one. Yeah, I'll take the kill. Bam. Okay, that's sure as
was reborn in a flash of burning brimstone. But there was a way to sever its connection to this world.
Alright, I'm healed up. I gotta get the hell out of here. Yeah, the only place I can move is inside this building. And I know there's another dude in here. Okay, I guess not. Oh, nice try, my dude. What, I'm out of ammo? Oh, crud. Forgot I still had this gun. Yeah, most of you are going to do 1 point of damage, dude. I'm trying to get a bead on that guy. Honestly, I'll do a double reload. Hey there, Mr. Demon. Alright, Demon's gone. Now, in all honesty, comes the easier guy. Hey there, how you doing? Just put it right up against his head.
The survivor to suss out your location. He revealed where you were headed. Your father, the Undertaker, would confront you there.
Like I said, just at that point, just put the gun right up to the back of the head. Bam!
The first member of your posse would be Jefferson Burns. As a decorated war hero and Indian fighter, you would likely find him in the nearby military encampment. Of course, you were still a wanted outlaw from your brush with the Masked Man.
So? Okay, so we got the Faith Trader. Alright, let's see what we have just off the bat. Alright, so we got double barrel shotgun and a 6-shooter, 120 cash. What do we have in the cards? We have the Shadow Salve, so we get healing in the shadows. Okay, I can work with that. Let's head to this tomb first. Oh shit! You arrived at a burial place. It was reputed to belong to one of the 4 evangelists, a gang of 4 brothers. Named Mark, Matt, Luke, and John. A disfigured vagrant sat on the tomb. He presented himself as Necator, a seer. He told you that each of the brothers' tombs contained an inscription that told part of their story. If somebody read the story in correct order, it would reveal the location of the gang's stash. You were looking at Matthew's tomb. Read the inscription. Mark was the eldest, and the other brothers had always followed his orders, but John harbored a secret bitterness. When they finally tracked down the masked doctors... the masked doctors responsible for their atrocities, he disobeyed his eldest command to provide cover. Without his brother's protection, Matthew was riddled by bullets. They buried him here. I might not complete that because I'm not entirely sure if I can figure all that out. I'm not that smart, but all right. So yeah, the camp was nearly deserted. Only a couple of sentries remained. Burns was nowhere to be seen. As an outlaw approaching openly would guarantee a hostile response. You could take the men out one by one, but it would likely yield less information about where Burns was. Well, yeah, but it's not who we are. You worked quickly and methodically, then made a pile of bodies and burned them. The documents you found in the commander's chest gave you the location of a nearby Indian village, along with orders addressed to Burns, ordering him to pacify it. You salvaged some supplies and headed there. Let's see here, dried meats, increases maximum HP. Nah, give myself a healing elixir though. And ooh, do I want the musket? Nah, I think the double barrel shotgun fits how I play Warren better. Go to the massacre site. A plume of smoke visible from miles away guided you to the site of the pacification. The village was in ruins, littered by body parts. The army had not even spared the women and children. The place was deserted, save for a single figure sitting on a rock, his head in his hands. You approached him. It was Jeff Burns. Your mangled... God, I cannot speak. Your mangled visage seemed to convince Burns that you were the devil incarnate. He said he was ready for his punishment. Posing as an army officer, you ordered him to join in on your mission. Full punishment would be to do your bidding. What is his crimes? Burns said you couldn't be the devil if you didn't know his sins. Still, he was compelled to tell you the attack of the village. Everyone had been killed except for a small group of natives who had escaped to their holy grounds. He said the screams of his victims would haunt him until he died, and that he was filled with the existential dread. I cannot speak. His faith shattered. He said he was unable to continue. Let's explain to him the situation. Burns would never accept another mission. He had dismissed his men and abandoned his command. Treasonous deed he would surely hang for. He said if you wanted help in your mission, you should seek out the tribesmen who had escaped to their holy ground. They would be hungry for revenge. Unable to convince him to join you, you headed towards the sacred ground. As you departed, you heard a single gunshot behind you. Burns had joined his victims, left the pathetic remains without looking back. Yeah, I mean, come on. If he's not gonna... Oh, recruit the Avenger. Ooh, that's a name. You followed a trail of blood and bodies to a giant, twisted, red-leafed tree. Surrounded by graves, you navigated the tall grass carefully, looking for signs of the surviving natives. Inched forward, guns drawn. A whisper in a foreign tongue behind you gave you a start. You raised your hands and turned slowly. Behind the barrel of a precision rifle was the painted face of a tribal warrior. He was wounded, but his hands were steady. He gestured for you to leave the place. The only English words you could hear him make out were "dark demon." You told him you were the spirit of vengeance, come to grant him an opportunity. Yeah. He snorted, gestured at you again, and said, "Black demon." After a pause, he added another single word. Why? He wanted to know why a black demon like you would help a native warrior get revenge. It was a fair question. You told him you were the spirit of vengeance. Then you pantomimed your story to him. Pantomimed. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to switch to my reading glasses. God, I forgot to do it at the start of the video, and then I'm like, I'll be fine. But no, I can't do it. I need my reading glasses. Nope, those are my regular ones. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. As you related your tale, he maintained a solemn expression and kept the gun's barrel aimed at your head. Still, with each part of the story, you could see a glint of understanding in his eyes, along with the fire of revenge. When you finished, he raised his gun. He pointed at you, then at himself, and said, "Yes, you left the sacred grounds behind."
These were Randy Harden, a notorious gunfighter, and Henry Persons, a former Pinkerton agent. The local crime lord would know where to find them.
Alright, so this guy is a tactical sniper. World map wilderness survival. What does that mean? Well, he has a spine fracture. Jeez. So he's got that elephant... Oh, he's got an elephant rifle. I was thinking about giving him the musket, but you know what? He can keep the elephant rifle. What the hell is... What's this one? Artery shot. Ooh, we'll give that to him. Also, that bonus HP that'll do nicely. Also give him dried meat. Alright, sorry about that. That weird cut there. I clicked out of the game on accident. Head to John's tomb. Let's get these tomb things and see if I can piece this together. The only mark on the burial on a pile of redstone was a heavy inscription plate. The brothers fell into disarray. Mark blamed John. John blamed Mark, and Luke, who had always brokered their peace, was powerless to reconcile them. Tempers escalated until John drew on Mark, and another brother fell. This time by the hand of his own kin. It was the end of the evangelists. Okay, so Mark blamed John. Who was the first one? Okay, so Matthew. Okay. I'm gonna read this inscription again. Right, so Mark blamed John. John blamed Mark. So John drew on Mark. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that it goes Matthew and then John in some order. Alright, let's check out Mark's tomb. I still want to know what this world map wilderness survival thing is. I get the tactical, he's a sniper, like when we're in mission, but I don't know what the wilderness survival thing is. Mark's tomb was blah blah blah, read the inscription. The hearse was not carrying the worldly remnants of the departed to distant soil. Instead, it carried living human parts kept alive in jars by electricity and eldritch bombs. Mark was resolute. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. For the first time, the brothers were divided. Okay. Yeah, Luke's tomb. John drifted alone, rootless and without purpose. Finally, tired of being outgunned and outnumbered, he decided he could not continue. He was on preparing to take his own miserable life when Luke returned, bent on reconciliation. He had found some leads in the masked doctors, and time to strike was now. Okay. I think Mark's story was... I think it's going to be Luke, Matt, John, Mark. Okay, let's try this again. All right. I think it's Luke, Matt's, Mark's, John's. Damn it! All right. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to remember that Mark was the one with those. I'm pretty sure Mark's is last. Let's try Luke, Matt, John, Mark. Damn it! All right. Try Matt, John, Luke, Mark. Try this one more time. Mark, Matt. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay, that one worked. Okay, I don't even know which order I just picked that in. I thought I messed it up, and then I just was kind of going through to go back and do it another way. Whatever. All right. Golden Bullet, I think Golden Bullet, I think fits with this guy a lot better than it would with Warren. Shadow Kill, I think, would work with Warren as like character-wise, but yeah, I can also set him up for a straight flush. I'll give Warren dodge and give him the pair, but also give him the bonus HP and unholy power. Let's go check out the stash. A bland, unmarked grave matched the directions decrypted from the evangelist's tomb inscriptions. Your long digging effort were rewarded with the findings of a substantial material value. One-armed bandit unlocked at Fate Traders. Items received: one-armed bandit, bulletproof vest, medical bag, and stun bomb. Damage. 8 damage, man. We're just gonna give that to old Warren there. God, I hate the pepperbox revolver. Yeah, I'm actually gonna give him the 6-shooter as opposed to the pepperbox. Just because I don't like the aim damage that the pepperbox gives. Then the bulletproof vest, as much plus 5 defense plus. You know, I'm gonna give that to Warren actually. Because I'm going to probably use him as kind of just I'm going to run him up and just shoot everybody with that big-ass handgun and the, I can't think, the shotgun. There we go. Words. The party came upon a circus tent set up incredulously in the middle of the Badlands. As you neared, you saw it was surrounding armed men wearing clown makeup. A sign reading, "The Dazzling House of the Peculiar and Strange." Your previous travels told you this was the El Greto Mystics gang. Their leader, Wizard El Greto, these are some weird names, had a reputation for making things and people disappear without a trace. The house offered all sorts of cheap entertainment. Stopped a while to watch the show. Yeah, let's watch the show. Why not? Ixnay, Josh, and Jamie Harris were a knife-throwing act. The woman bore numerous scars, and Ixnay Josh was missing a couple fingers. Still, his aim was unerring despite his obvious affinity for strong liquor. Alright. Tall, gaunt man introducing himself as Sean Vermillion. He said the wizard was waiting for you and offered you a complimentary drink. Single shot glass filled with a cold yellowish liquid sat on a tray. Vermillion looked at you expectantly. You pushed the tray back, telling him you'd rather save drinking for after business was done. Vermillion led you through a dark corridors lined with colorful circus posters. Finally, you passed through a flap door and into complete darkness. Vermillion was nowhere to be seen. You were trying to make out what might be in the dark room when, with a heavy thunk of machinery, a single spotlight appeared. A tall figure stood in it wearing some sort of cloak. Marched towards the figure, hand on the butt of your holstered gun. I cannot speak. A sudden flash of light blinded you. You tripped over something and felt a hard object slam into the back of your head. Everything went black. You were awakened by a bucket of cold water in your face. You were tied upon the floor of a large lit room with floating orbs of cold blue light. A short, bald man wearing a long robe and strange eyeglasses stood above you. Behind him was Sean Vermillion. He presented himself as Wizard Algretto and said he had business with you. He asked if you wanted a lengthy explanation or just the basics. More choose the right way to murder him. The wizard smiled and assured you he wouldn't have to resort to violence had you simply accepted the kind offer of a drink. He knew who you were, and you were going to poison me. He knew who you were and who you were looking for, and that you should give up now. The wizard considered Hardin his property and said the man was currently detained where he belonged. Persons, though, was a different matter. Henry Howard Persons used to work in the Pinkertons Special Division, but several years of his service were blank. The wizard assured you Persons was quite insane, but that he found the man fascinating, especially his obsessive search for a piece of specific meteorite. Apparently no law or property or human decency could stop him in his quest to acquire these pieces. He was the ultimate collector. Therefore, the wizard continued, if you wanted to make contact with Persons, you needed to find the piece of the meteorite, and you were in luck when the meteor traveled through the Earth's skies. It left a trail of debris in this very area. All you had to do was obtain some of these pieces in whatever way you deemed acceptable. 4 pieces would be enough to attract the strange man's attention to make him emerge from hiding, the wizard said. These words, the wizard nodded his men to take you away. On your way out, a queer fellow tapped you on the shoulder. He said something about recognizing a fellow connoisseur, then bit hard into your flesh. You pushed him away, and he quickly retreated, tipping his hat. For the rest of the day, you had to struggle after you had a strange aftertaste in your mouth. Words are hard, guys. Okay. I thought I picked up some new cards. Okay, so we have the cannibal card, so I can take a 2-pair if I had that locked card slot. I can take a 2-pair with Warren at least. Alright, so we have the church, Rojas Tannery, the Nomad Shaman, a brothel, Fate Trader, Vaquero? I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. Let's go to the brothel first, because of course we will. You arrived at a well-maintained farm composed of several large bungalows, all with extensive red lighting. Emma Bye-Bye's debaucherous establishment was known for its security. The place was guarded by the same women who worked the clients. Only a fool would cross them. Main lobby. The brothel was a large complex. A gaggle of gunslingers hung around in its bar. The kitchen behind the counter led to an open courtyard, but you were forbidden from going there. You were allowed in the lobby, where the women watched you with distrust while doing the best to look seductive. Emma Bye-Bye, the establishment's madam, remained in her office. Returned to the bar. The bar was about as busy as the private rooms, with the women working both as bouncers and waitresses. You noticed some vaqueros sitting around a table. If you were picking fights, them fellas could be a heap of trouble. Apart from them, though, it was mainly old ranchers gambling and sipping their booze. Random drinks for everyone in the bar to lighten the mood and keep them out of the fight. The barmaid, if named Randy Hardin, rang any bells, he asked what they had on tap. Let's see what they have on tap. Well, I can sell this musket and pepper box, but yeah, they really don't have much that I'm interested in. Let's keep people out of the fight. When the girl made a face, you knew you'd hit the jackpot. She pointed to a building across the farm. Hardin was there, she said, detained on orders from the wizard himself, which no one could figure. Since Hardin had been the wizard's lieutenant for years, she pulled you in close and said she thought it was because Hardin was a diseased husk of a man, no longer fit for any real job. She said if you wanted to see him, you should talk to Madame Babai. Her breath hot on your neck, she asked whether you wanted anything else. Went out to the lobby. Talked to the madam. James Rusk, Emma Baibai's assistant, let you through the door and followed close behind you. The room was adorned with papier-mâché decorations and china. In the center of the room, like a dare, stood a massive safe cabinet. You heard someone clear her throat and turned to see Emma Baibai looking at you disapprovingly. You asked the price of Hardin's freedom. Emma Baibai looked at her assistant and the two started giggling, then burst out into laughter. You were tempted to shut their mouths with a gun, seeing your consternation. That's a word. Baibai explained she only did business with important people. You mentioned your role in the masked man's untimely death. The madam said that hardly compared to being a trusted ally of the wizard and the leader of the feared, respected organization. You wondered aloud whether she if she was confusing the word ally with henchman. Give me a second. Excuse me, jeez. She looked at you dispassionately as she lit a cigarette on a long, slender filter. She asked why you were interested in a worthless son of a motherless goat like Hardin. She inquired as to whether you ran a charity for cripples or hobos. I think it's obvious what we're going to do. We're going to pull a guy's gun and shoot him in the stomach. Duh.
Things didn't go exactly as planned. Despite the odds, you still needed to get Hardin out of there.
Oh, really? I expected the odd whatever. I expected this like from the very start. Hey, lady. Boom! Eat shotgun. Trying to find some yeah, Hardin's over there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get myself some cover. Switch over to the 6-shooter. Have I ever mentioned how much I love the music to this game? Boom, 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 boom. Reminds me of that show. Oh, was that on Fox? It's called Justified. Timothy Oliphant played the Texas Ranger. I don't think he was a Texas Ranger. He was a something. I can't remember what he was. Oh, jeez, hit him. Nice shot, too. I'm gonna get shot through the window, aren't I? No? Okay, surprising. Alright, well, my first move is gonna be pretty obvious. I'm gonna move Warren over here. Hey, dude, guess what? You're dead. get that kill. I forgot to do something. I went inside that safe. Oh, I forgot to shoot that lady. Oh, well. Oh, that's not good. What, I can't open the safe? Oh. Oh, I'm sad. Either way, I'm not going to get a kill. Let's try and get her to back off. There's not really much places I can go to run. Yeah, use the dried herbs. Come on, shoot at Warren. Shoot at Warren. Yes, at least you missed. What? Awesome. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move Warren over here, grab cover. He should heal up at the end of the turn. Grab a reload. Takes 2 points. Was kind of hoping he'd stay in that one spot. A surprise! Alright, I'm gonna keep sending Warren this way to save our target. Grab a quick reload while I'm here. Okay, there's a guy in there we know about. It's our luck, 83. I'm trying to think through my strategy here. All right, we got that kill. Alright, reload a shotgun. just get ready for moving up and...
Hardin's guard was strong and imposing. You couldn't release Hardin with her around.
Really, she's only got 6 health. I've dealt with worse. How'd I miss? I'm a little PO'd right now. Well, the best I can do is start sending my sniper up to try and back Warren up a little bit. That's fine. What? How's that not a flank? Can I golden bullet? Oh, what? If I had enough luck, I could golden bullet her? Oh, wow, that's actually kind of amazing. Sometimes, though, I will say, as much as I praise this game's, like, the whole luck system in this game, as much as I praise that, there are times that is a gigantic pain in the ass, and I can't believe I made the mistake and I moved there and I just realized I had no ammo. But there are just moments in this game where you're just like, oh, come on, I should have been able to hit that. Like, they're just like, standing out in the open. I mean, granted, I just dropped their luck a whole shitload, but still, I should have landed that shot. That's bull that I didn't.
From his binds, Hardin thanked you and cursed those who betrayed him. Of course, he had no idea why you freed him in the first place. But it was time to leave.
Alright, well, we'll check this stuff out real quick before we call it a day. Bloodstained shirt. Protects from crippling injuries. He's got 2 health. Yeah, I wish I could give him... Let's give him that to protect him from any more injuries. I gotta give him something to try and keep him from being dead. Or I've got to find something to I've got a sawed-off Cobra and a volcano pistol. He's got opium and a bottle of liquor. Yeah, I got to find like a doc. He's got. Did it say he had syphilis? It's a kinky adventure too, man. Oh, it's wonderful. You're ignored by enemies in the setup stage. Let's give him that. Again, I'm just working on that straight flush. 10 of spades. We'll give that to our friend here. Along with... No, I want to give Warren Cannibal to give him that 2 pair. And we will also give this guy Transfusion. Just because he needs more cards. Alright guys, well that's going to about do it for this one. We'll pick up here in the next video. I want to say as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to all that stuff can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the Thar Gaming Channel. I'm out.